friends, Miss Kristen here again. Welcome to day 3 of KC-CASA's Mindful Minds Camp. Today, we're going to be talking all about our feelings. Have you ever felt sad before? What about mad? What about happy or excited or surprised or frustrated? I bet you have felt all of those way before. That's really normal to experience a variety of feelings. Today, we're going to be reading one of my favorite books that talks about our feelings, and the title is Visiting Feelings. This book is really neat because it encourages us to look at our feelings from a new perspective or in a new way. Let's get started reading and you'll see what I mean. Visiting Feelings by Laura Rubenstein. Do you have a feeling that's visiting today? Can you open your door and invite it to play? Can you ask what it wants and then check it out, welcome it and listen to what it's about? What if the feeling plays hide and go seek and won't let you see it, not even a peek? Here's an idea, a good one to try. Look at that feeling with wide open eyes. Friends, on this page, the author is talking about us being with our feelings just like we'd be with a friend. What do you think that means to spend time being with our feelings? It means to recognize our feelings and to take notice that they're there. For example, if I'm feeling really, really mad and angry, instead of ignoring those feelings, I recognize it, I notice that they're there, and maybe I even tell an adult that I trust about those feelings. The best way to release feelings or to feel better again is to tell a trusted adult. The author also says to look at the feeling with wide open eyes. Friends, can we see our feelings? Not really, right? Sometimes we can see facial expressions on others that give us a hint on how they're feeling. Like if you see me smiling, you know I'm really happy. But other than that, we can't really see feelings. So how do we know that they are there? Yes, we have to spend time being mindful, stopping and listening to our bodies and noticing how we feel. That's why it's so important to practice mindfulness. Let's keep reading. How does it look? Is it short? Is it tall? Is it thick or thin or round like a ball? Is it bright like the sun, dark like the rain, or is it a look you can't even explain? Now, how does it feel? Is it light as a cloud, floating on air, or heavy and huge like a big grizzly bear? Is it soft like your mom when she whispers goodnight, or loud like a baby who fusses and fights? Is it sharp like stepping on stones with bare feet, or smooth like ice cream, your favorite treat? Is it warm or cold, sour or sweet? Does it shiver with fear when the two of you meet? How did this feeling enter your house? Did it barge right in? Was it shy like a mouse? Did it rumble and grumble like a thunderstorm blast, or was it quick as a hummingbird darting round fast? Friends, what do you think the author is talking about this page when it compares our feelings to a thunderstorm and a hummingbird? The author is still talking about our feelings here, but it's comparing and talking about how fast do our feelings come on. Do our feelings build up over time, or do they come on quickly and we burst and explode right away? That's really important to notice because it can prevent us from having hurtful outbursts like yelling or hurting the people that we love. And where has that feeling settled inside? In your stomach, down low? In your throat, up high? If you listen to what your body can say, you'll find that your feelings are really okay. With a bit of attention, a little more care, they might even tell you just why they are there. Some feelings are tough and some are more fun. Now, are you ready for the next one? So whenever a feeling comes by to play, welcome it in and let it stay. For as long as it likes, for a minute or two, treat your feelings like friends talking to you. And friends, that is the end of our story. Wow, what a great book. Let me ask you this. Is it okay to feel sad, disappointed, or angry? Yes, it's totally normal. Everybody feels that way. And that is okay. The best thing that we can do in those situations when we're feeling those tough feelings is to tell a good grown-up. Who are some grown-ups that you could talk to when you have a tough feeling come up? If you guys did summer safety camp with us last month, you might remember our top 5 safe grown-up list. If you do, you can say them with me. Mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, teacher. That's our top 5 safe grown-up lists because for most boys and girls, those are grown-ups that we see on a regular basis. Maybe you have some extras that are not on that list. But remember, when a tough feeling comes, the best thing that we can do is to greet it like a friend, to spend time with it, and then to let it go when we are ready. The best way to let it go is, again, by telling a good grown-up. We're going to practice identifying some feelings within our body by doing feelings yoga. So if you have a space inside of your home where you can stretch out, go ahead and go to that space now, or you're welcome to go outside. If you have your yoga mat, go ahead and grab that at this time, and we'll get started with feelings yoga. Friends, one way we can express our feelings is through our body and through yoga poses. So today we're going to do a variety of yoga poses to symbolic different feelings that I'm sure you've felt before. Before we get started, we're going to practice taking deep breaths. Deep breathing is a really important part of doing yoga. Let's practice. I know we've done this before when we do our mindfulness exercises. I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose. Pretend that you're smelling a flower, like this. And then I want you to let it all out slowly through your mouth, like you're a dragon blowing fire. Let's do it again. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. We're going to hold each of these yoga poses for 2 breaths, just like we practiced. The first feeling is tired. Have you ever felt tired before? I know I have. This yoga pose called Child's Pose reminds me of being tired. We're going to come onto our knees. Go ahead and sit on top of your feet and widen out your knees to create some space. We're going to take a deep breath and reach your arms up to the sky. And then as you let it out, we're going to slowly come down to the floor. Let your head rest on the floor like you're taking a little rest or a little break. Remember to take your 2 full breaths here. Take a deep breath in. Slow breath out. 1 more. Now let's slowly come back up to our bottom. Let's get ready to do the next feeling and the next pose. Friends, have you ever felt really happy before? I know I have. Friends, for happy, we're going to come to standing, and we're going to come down to a pose called horse pose. So what you're going to do is you're going to bend your knees, bend your elbows, get really, really low here, and we're going to take a big breath in and a big breath out. We might even smile here because when we are happy, we usually smile. Good, take one more big breath in, one more big breath out. And let's come down to our bottoms to get ready for our next feelings pose. Friends, have you ever felt angry before? Another word for angry is really, really mad. For angry, we're going to do crocodile pose. When I think of a hungry crocodile, I always imagine that they might be a little bit angry or mad. So for crocodile pose, we're going to lay on our side, and we're going to pretend that our arms are a great big crocodile mouth. Go ahead and stack one arm on top of the other. Okay, open up your top arm and reach it all the way behind you, like you're a great big crocodile about to snap on a fish. Take a big breath in here. Slow breath out. And then as we breathe in again, we're going to reach that arm up to the sky and snap. Eat a fish. Let's do it again. Reach your arm up to the sky. Get ready. I hope you're hungry. And snap. Eat a fish. One more time. Reach that arm up. Pause. And snap. Eat that fish. Friends, let's come over to our other side. What we do on one side of yoga, we always have to do on our other. So again, I'm going to lie down. I'm going to get my big crocodile teeth ready. I'm going to take a breath in as I reach my arm back behind me. Pause, enjoy that stretch. And now it's time for lunch. We're going to reach that arm and snap. You got a fish for lunch. Again, big breath in. Pause. And snap. Last one. Big breath in. And get that fish. Nice job, friends. Let's come back to our bottoms and let's take a look at our next pose and our next feeling. Have you ever felt silly before? We're going to do two poses to show silly. So I feel really silly when I do cat and cow pose. And I think you'll feel really silly too. This is a fun one. Go ahead and come onto all fours on your hands and knees. And from here, what we're going to do is first, we're going to pretend that we're a cow. We're going to drop our belly to the floor. We're going to look all the way up at the ceiling. And we're going to even say, moo. Can you move? Moo. And now we're going to take a breath in. And we're going to pretend to be a scaredy cat. So we're going to round through our shoulders, squeeze our belly button in tight, let your head hang heavy. Can you meow like a cat? Meow. Let's move through those two poses, making those silly animal sounds. Move into cow pose. Move. Back to cat. Meow. Let's do that 3 more times. Moo. Meow. Moo. Meow. Last one, friends. Moo. Meow. And back to our bottoms for our last feeling and our last yoga pose. Okay, friends, have you ever felt worried before? Maybe we're worried about going to the doctor, or worried about going to the dentist. So for worry, I do an exercise like this. It's called full forward bend. So what we're going to do is reach our legs out long. You can even flex your toes. That means point your toes to the sky. We're going to take a deep breath in, reach our arms up. And then as we empty that air out, we're going to curl ourselves down over our legs. We might even choose to hide our face because we're feeling really nervous and worried. Hold this pose for 2 big breaths. And when you're ready, slowly come back up to a comfortable seated position. Wow, friends, thank you so much for joining me for Feelings Yoga. We learned that feelings can be really hard to see, but we can express them in our body through yoga poses. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's get ready to do our mindfulness exercise. Now that we've gotten all of our wiggles out, we're ready to get really peaceful and quiet and still so we can start to notice and observe the feelings that we're having in our body right now. Friends, if you have a special calm spot in your house, you can go there now. Otherwise, remember that we can find inner peace and calm anywhere that we're at. That's a feeling that comes from inside of us. So take a minute to find that special spot if you have one. Once you're there, you have the option of closing your eyes if that makes you more comfortable. You can stay seated or you can lie down. Let's go ahead and begin. Let's start by taking a big breath in through our nose and a slow breath out through our mouth. And again, big breath in. Slow breath out. One more time. Let's make this our biggest breath. Take a big breath in through your nose. Pause and hold it. And then slowly let it out. Today, friends, we are going to focus on how we are feeling. Continue to take deep breaths as you begin to focus on the way your body feels physically. Are you in any pain or any discomfort? Is a part of your body cold or hot? What does your body feel like? When you are finished, gently shift your focus to the way your mind is feeling. Are you tired? Worried, happy, mad, sad? How do you know? What is making you feel this way? Do you need to do something to change how you are feeling, either physically or emotionally? When you are finished, take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Begin to slowly wiggle your fingers and toes. And finally, start to open your eyes. Hopefully that mindfulness exercise made you feel more calm, more peaceful, and more focused. Remember, just like we talked about yesterday, our bodies are different every day. And so we have to be kind to ourselves. If you noticed it was hard for you to slow down and find quiet and stillness today, that's okay. Mindfulness is a practice, and the more we do it, the easier it will become. Friends, now that we've taken a moment to identify how we're feeling, we're going to get ready to make a special feelings painting. For this feelings painting, you're going to need a few things out of your Mindful Minds camp bag. First thing that we're going to need to grab is our cardstock that looks like this. It has a big heart on it, and it says, what feelings are in your heart today? Make sure to grab that. The next thing that you'll need is a pen or pencil. You can use the purple pen that's in your bag. And finally, you're going to need your watercolors and a cup of water. So friends, for this activity, what you're going to do is you're going to reflect on how you're feeling today. We just spent some time getting nice and still and quiet and reflecting on what feelings were in our hearts. How are you feeling today? Are you feeling happy, sad, surprised, worried? And it's okay and normal if maybe you feel more than one way. Oftentimes we have more than one feeling at our heart at a given time. I'll use mine as an example. Today, I'm feeling really happy and really excited because I'm doing Mindful Mind Camp with you guys. I also feel kind of sad though, because I'd rather be doing this in person with you so I could see all of your cool paintings in real life. Wow, friends, how many feelings am I feeling? I'm feeling 3 emotions or feelings: happy, excited, and sad. Those are the feelings I'm going to write on my paper: happy, excited, and sad. Okay, I'm going to get started.
Okay, friends, I said that I was feeling happy today, so I'm going to write happy right here. Excited. And sad. Now I need to think about what color each of those feelings are to me. There's no right or wrong color. It's just how do you feel that feeling looks. I'm going to start with happy. For me, my favorite color is yellow. Yellow makes me really happy, so I'm going to make happy be the color yellow. Next, I'm going to do excited. When I think of the word excited, I think of the color orange. And finally, sad. When I think of sad, I think of the color blue. It just seems maybe like a rainy day, and rainy days make me sad. But again, no right or wrong answer on the colors of our feelings. It's just whatever we think. Okay, friends, now that I've done that, now I'm going to paint my heart with those 3 colors: yellow, orange, and blue. I can think about how I'm feeling right now, and right now I'm feeling mostly happy, so I might choose to make a really big part of my heart yellow. I feel just a little bit sad because I do miss my friends, so maybe I'll make just a speck of it blue. Finally, I also feel really excited because I'm having so much fun at Mindful Minds Camp. So I have to make sure I get some orange in there too. Friends, I'm going to keep coloring and painting with these colors until I fill in my whole heart. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. I can't wait to see your hearts.
Okay, friends, this is how my heart painting turned out. Notice I did mostly yellow and orange because I feel mostly happy and excited, but just a little bit of sadness, so a tiny speck of blue. I can't wait to see your paintings. Feel free to turn on some relaxing music as you work. That's a great way to continue to practice mindfulness and to be thinking about how you're feeling. This is also a great way to talk to a trusted grown-up about your feelings. Now I can share this with a grown-up I trust and talk to them about how I'm feeling and why. Friends, I hope you have fun doing the What's in Your Heart paintings. I can't wait to see them. Make sure to join us tomorrow for day 4 of KC-CASA's Mindful Minds Camp. We're going to be talking about feeling calm and in control. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Until next time, bye.